Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. Switch it, switch it, switch it. At 59! 942. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming.
Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 24 is the mic.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Rashawn Gary in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. That's it for the first. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Again, it's Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. And even 40 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Hey, check 20. Local over here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
To throw is Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers add on to their lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it is 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Watson just beating the play clock. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
24 is down. He's coming.
16. Alert, 16. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Clark, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Motion.
24 is the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as well. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, wahoo! I'm going to run you over.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Kenny Clark bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To try again after the sack. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
3rd and long. It's Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you good? You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete. Geronimo Allison the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers operating from the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
88. Box it.
Rodgers going to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and now it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Bravo. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. We own them. We are going. We own them. Lines up.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
24 set. 19. Big stop. Let's go. 24 is the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. 24.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
So that one will be accepted.
It's easy work, and it's coming again. This is it. 19. We're getting some penetration. 24 is the mic. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Throw that side complete to QT. The 40, 30, 10, touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, 89 yards, and the Texans get a bit closer. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 24.
Check three. Check back one.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
It's second down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He's crossing. Inside. Check.
Rodgers now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Right now. You got 58. Set. Oko over here.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Strong right. 4 down. 24 is the mic. Here we go, D. 24 is the mic. Watch the script. Go.
On 1st down, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 6-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to have the first down past the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
26-yard line.
Shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Wide left. Check. Wide right. Back north.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney merciless. His 2nd sack of the night. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
41's the mic. Check, 41.
Hey, Haywood.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Mike 41.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 41.
Rodgers throwing here. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this one boiled down in the end, Charles, to simply too much Aaron Rodgers.
We've seen this many times before, haven't we? And I'm sure we'll see it again in the future. Extreme confidence in his abilities. Extreme confidence in his teammates. Never thinks a game is out of reach. Anything a defense can put out there.